Bergard Zeman. Damn. Dude is massive.
Bergard Zeman, though I was once known by another name. I see you have brought quite a number of fledglings under your wing, Van. Very interesting.
Not as interesting as a dead man who's back from the grave. I'll show you how you manage. Oh yeah, no one really dies in these games today. They always return in one way or another.
That is a very long story. Another time, perhaps.
Can't just say it. No, of course not. No, I have to wait 5 years.
Hard to believe it's already been 5 years.
5 years, yes.
Even harder to believe you're the same troublemaker I once knew. And that those same words of wisdom would come from your mouth, no less. I see you are living in accordance with your own principles.
Please, I didn't do anything. I just echoed the words of a much wiser man. What? Sorry, banging. My man being bashful. Is my man. Never thought I'd see the day. You're certainly a rare sight. It's rather cute, to be honest. You're
so cute!
Okay, Van is quite cute. Okay, fair enough. Oh, shove it. Well, you did do a good job putting Marielle at ease. Yes, I think you helped her regain some of her old spirit. Oh, yes, give me the flashbacks, y'all.
I'm so sorry for all the trouble I caused you.
Aw.
I'm such an idiot. I just got tunnel vision and let myself get all carried away. Dingo always warned me about this. But look at me. I haven't learned a thing.
It's okay, my darling. You were angry, okay? Marielle.
Well, I ain't gonna tell you not to push the envelope. That's in a reporter's job description. Just make sure you don't forget what Dingo said. Think about what you can do and what you want to do.
That's a very good saying. Just saying. You can live your life by
You'll
that.
find a clue on how to move forward in the gap between the two.
Uh-huh. You used to tell me that a lot back when we were first met. As long as you don't stop thinking, there's going to be a way to bridge that gap. Sorry, is it really dark in here? I just need to check. Yeah. I look super grayed out right now. 1 second. Am I slightly less grey? Maybe. Okay. Whatever. It's dark. It's dark. It's like 6 in the afternoon right now. I'm hungry. I want my din-dins. So, anyway. As long as you don't stop thinking, there's going to be a way to bridge that gap. You just got to find it. I'm working on this last request right now. Won't be able to do it alone, but we're planning to make up for our shortcomings with help from others. Hell, I won't be surprised if that brought us to you before long. We need help from more than shady folks. Yeah, you could be our new dingo, right? So keep your head high. Let's all do the jobs we're best for. Nothing else than to prove his words right. Damn, so groovy. Aww.
Right. I don't know how much of a contribution I'll be able to make. But I'll start being more mindful of my cans and wants. And I'll do it while finding a way to move forward.
Move ever forward, as Crow would say. But damn. Aww, poor Marielle. Those words are quite touching. Very befitting of you and Mr. Blad. Yeah, they resonated deeply with me as well. And me, to be fair. Thinking about the gap between what I can do, what I want to do is an interesting thought experiment, if nothing else. Oh, Aaron. Can we please move on from this topic? Oh yeah, I should let my employees introduce themselves. Agnes, you go first. Gladly, my name is... Okay, we're going to skip the introductions, I guess. Oh yes, I love this song so much. Oh, wow, that's quite a history. Honestly, I had trouble keeping up with it all. So you were among the 12 knights who led the church's Gralsritter. Yeah, so that is the one that was regarded. Okay. I've heard much about your various exploits. Roaring Lion. Yes. Yes. Barkhorn was also one who, like I said a while ago, in Cold Steel 2, when we were trying to chase him down the churches, and he was getting everywhere super quick. I assume it's either a macabre or his bike, I guess. The famous name in a lot of circles, so it's not surprising. Oh, screenshot that. Boom. Hey, Kevin! Gaius!
Once again,
Good boy!
that name is no longer mine. I would ask that you keep that in mind.
Yeah, I do know of Kevin. I haven't played the game, but I do know him. And Gaius is like my favourite bro. He's my broest of bros, okay? Now we know why we passed you on the way to Long Line. So you arranged our invitation there, and I'm guessing a few of us played a part in that as well. Namely, Professor Hamilton, Heiyue's future elder, the Crown Prince of Siam, and former President Rocksmith. Am I correct?
Bullseye. I happen to be acquainted with all of them, including the Grand Prince of Elsyme and Elder Gien.
And his most glorious nose hairs.
The former president was anxious to make your acquaintance, and I believe meeting him would prove to be beneficial for your future. Though it pains me that a well-intentioned invitation coincided with such a horrific tragedy.
Hey, it's not like you could have seen that one coming. Even if we hadn't been in a long line, we would have been powerless to stop it regardless. Yeah, the only one who could have foretold that would be the goddess herself. Anyway, I knew you'd gone off to the Empire after you finished training me 5 years ago. Yes, okay. Confirmation. Okay, good. Then I heard you bit of dust during the border dispute in Nord. Okay, now, if I just waited 5 seconds, I would have my answers. Sorry. It says you laid down your life protecting one of your students, Archias. Here you are, alive and well. Consider death and carry on living. It's about your title and mark. I won't pry into what you've been doing all these years, but can you at least tell me why you never contacted me?
Before I answer, I should note that you were not the only one in the dark. I did not reach out to my other students either, and I never intended to do so. I wanted you all to walk your own paths. And I intended to leave my survival a secret. A trump card that I could pull out in the wake of a crisis.
Okay, so Gaius doesn't know. Okay. Goddamn. Guessing you figured it was time to play that card then. Help us with this crisis. Yes, nuclear bombs.
Correct. I have news regarding the Mafia Almada and the assassins of the gardens.
Okay, music stopped. That means bad things.
Their whereabouts were discovered several hours ago.
Oracion is my guess. What? But where?
Almada's leader and executives, as well as the garden's overseers, have established a new base. And it is located in a city within this very country. What's more, that information has been passed around to all the major players in this nation.
Ah, they're asking them to bring it. Ooh. But wait, all of them? Yes, that means the army, the police, and the guild are all in the know. I assume Heiyue and other Jaegerhors are also aware of this new base.
Yes. I imagine they are all preparing to take action at this very moment.
God, big ass fight.
This country's supreme authority is no exception. They have resolved to quell the unfolding chaos.
I mean, to be fair, if you're a president, you can't just let people nuke your country.
And they will do so by any means necessary, even if that involves fighting one evil with another.
That's why Gien was talking about earlier. I'm sure many Jaegerhors will be all over this, my people included. Marduk HQ will likely be making their move as well. Or they could be deliberately bringing them all in to nuke them. Right? I don't know. You can't be serious. All these groups are going to flood the city at once. So where do you stand in all this, Master? By the sounds of it, these people are going to try to capture Almada alive, or go after their heads. Some might even be aiming to get their grubby little hands on one of those nuclear devices. That's bad. That would be really bad, dude. Granted, I don't know how likely that is. Damn, human noises. Just having one of those things will make you public enemy number 1. It ain't a stretch, though. There's plenty of historical precedent for groups using artifacts as weapons. But given the stakes, what are you planning to do?
As it stands, I am effectively dead. If the people of my former home decide to act, I will not join them, nor stand in their way. However, now that the gift of life has been bestowed upon me once more, I intend to honor it by supporting the youths whose futures are so bright.
Are you joining the team? What? What?
And also, to keep them safe from venomous fiends, like these unwanted guests of yours.
What? Oh. Huh? What? What? What is happening? What? If we don't answer the door, they might go away. That's my plan. Hey, we're busy in here. Afraid you have to come back another day.
That's so. What a shame.
Recognize that voice.
And after we came all this way to give you a job. And a little souvenir from your reporter friend.
Oh, hell no. Not gonna bomb the office, right? Fine, get in here.
Knew that'd reel you in. Thanks, bud.
Oh, it's Direwolf. Of course it is.
Do excuse us.
Are we seriously gonna have... Are we joining forces with Ouroboros? That would be hilarious. Oh, no, it wasn't Direwolf. It's the other one. Okay. This is bad. She's still foxy. I recognise you two. The shady duo from that nightclub in Darbad. I also met you back in Long Line. It's the Finch madam herself. Yes. The dude with the cat eyes. Damn.
Oh, you recognized me after all?
I mean, it's not... You're like Judith, okay? It's very obvious.
Nice to finally meet you all, ladies and gentlemen of Arkride Solutions. Oh, now there's a face I never thought I'd see again.
Oh, neither did I. Tell me, what's a dead man doing out of his coffin?
Oh, of course, he said venomous snakes. Ouroboros. Obvious. Okay. I was granted life once more. I don't need to tell you the reason why. Because you already know.
No need to give us the death glare, you old fossil. We've traded many friendly blows in the past, haven't we?
Friendly.
Why don't we bury the hatchet? Let's be like the Jaegers. Embrace yesterday's foe as today's friend.
Are we actually teaming up with Ouroboros? That's kind of awesome, to be honest. I don't trust them, and obviously they're evil, but that's never happened before, right? I don't think. I mean, obviously Sharon, but that was different. I'm afraid I'll have to decline. Had the Azure Abyss or the Lake Steel Maiden made the suggestion, I would have entertained the thought. Vita. I'm so annoyed Aaron Road died. She could have been a party member, to be honest. Not for you, though. Never in a million years. Oh.
He's got your number, dear. No one will ever reconcile with you. And for that, you've no one to blame but yourself.
You're on thin ice. But your words are laced with the truth, venomous though they are.
We're fucked, right? I get it now. You're the guy the direwolf and Ren warned us about. You're part of Ouroboros then. Finally they turn up. Been a lot. Chapter 5 is the first time I'm on a direwolf. And one of their highest ranking members at that. Ooh. 4th Anguis Harwood, the Oathbreaker. That's who you are.
The name's Elroy Harwood. I'm the 4th Anguis.
4th Anguis, ooh.
But you can just call me the Oathbreaker. Everyone does.
Okay, cameraman.
I am enforcer number 3. Lucrezia Harwood.
Pleasure to meet you. Oh, damn. Also, yeah, the cameraman does deliberately that and then the face. On the slip. People.
I'm delighted to make your acquaintance. Arkride Solution.
To be fair, as am I. Yes. Well, I didn't see that coming. Or any of this. Or a Boris roaring lion, you know what I mean? Hey, put that away. It's a smoke-free building.
Really now? Very well. I promise I won't smoke in here.
Wow, we actually agreed to it. That's quite funny.
Ooh, accidentally went and made an oath there. And I can't afford to keep those.
Oh, because you're called the Oathbreaker. Wow.
I've got a reputation and a title to uphold, you see. Gotta break an oath or two from time to time.
From time to time? You break oaths and rules as easily as you breathe.
True, true.
Sorry, I just got a package. True. Oh, God. Ugh, I hate smoking so much.
Anyway,
stinks.
On to business. I want you to go on a little trip for me.
I mean, I wouldn't say it stinks to his face, to be fair. God no. Are you for real? You're joking.
What? You're not up for it? Strange. I thought I heard you took work from anyone.
Taking a work from Ouroboros? Yeah, if the work's reasonable, and if I like you. Your likability's going up in smoke faster than the tobacco in that cigar. I know you guys are after our matter. Hell, we probably know where they're at too. Before we ask you where that is, we need to know why you've come to us.
You gotta be kidding me. Do I really gotta spell it out? It's 'cause you kids will make things way more fun.
Yeah, you're really making us trust you with that kind of look, you know what I'm saying? But fun? How can you even say that? There's nothing fun about this whole ordeal. Don't waste your energy on this guy. He isn't someone you can appeal to with logic or reason. No.
The Society has already decided its course of action for this whole thing, and I'm leading the charge. Enforcer number 3 will be backing me up, And so will Enforcer number 8, who you already know
God.
so well.
Oh god. Oh, we're buggered. Also, she's very hot. My god.
The goal is to round up the members of Almada and the Gardens and murder every last one of them.
Oh, we're actually on the same side? Kind of. I see. Oh, that means Nadia and Swin, though, right? Oh, I see. And you ain't doing it so in the name of justice, I'm guessing.
Had they kept to their little dog and pony shows, we wouldn't lay a finger on them. Honestly, I rather enjoyed kicking back and watching them wreak havoc.
Well, our matter is completely buggered then. You've got Ouroboros wanting to literally kill you. You're
But they've
buggered.
become a threat to our plans now, and we can't have that. If those little bugs want to punch above their weight, then we'll crush them beneath our feet.
Though no doubt it will be easier said than done. They're both troublesome and insidious, and some rather formidable guests will be joining their party.
Oh yeah, the gardens. Right. You have some fit. I guess it's not actually this guess. Even Ouroboros might have a little bit of trouble. Not just with Amato there, but the gardens are pretty nuts. Right, yeah, we'll have some fierce competition.
Everyone's got different aims here. Some want them brought to justice. Some want them dead and buried. Heiyue will surely be joining the fray, and I'll bet the Jaeger Corps will be after their bounty. I'm guessing Marduk HQ will be there too, yeah?
More than likely. The guild won't stand idly by either. Same goes for the Creil Village. Artifacts are involved in this after all. And I wouldn't be surprised if other forces from the church showed up as well.
All right. You got students in other parts of the church, not just the Gralsritter. Things are gonna get interesting then. Must be tough being a master. I don't envy you.
This is kind of insane. Literally everyone's turning up. If that is what fate has in store, then I'll follow it. You concern yourselves with me.
Regardless, that should serve as the basic overview of the situation. Almada and the Gardens will not be the only sources of mischief in that city.
Is Oracion, I'm pretty sure.
One wrong move and the whole affair could turn into an indiscriminate bloodbath.
Oh no!
So someone ought to keep an eye on the little guys, don't you think?
In other words, civilians might get killed, and you ain't gonna look after them. You guys are scum. Yes, Judith, goddamn right. Still, if Amato Reed does have another nuclear weapon in their possession, you have no other choice but to get involved.
You can use whatever justification you want. I don't really care why you join, just so long as you do.
That's fair enough.
As if you don't, this whole thing will be a snooze cruise from start to finish. I need you kiddos to prevent this battle from being too one-sided.
The hell do you mean by that?
The guild's the only one in this brawl that's going to be fighting for the common man. If we add you to the mix, however, it'll make for a more balanced blend. A recipe that's made for chaos. Oh, and should you happen to run into us, I'd like you to come at me knives out, and ready to cut me into a million little pieces.
God damn, why can't we just be friends? No, we can be buddies, right? You don't look too evil.
I'm very much into that sort of thing.
He likes pain and... Well, we have got Kingster. So... Just saying. You're one masochistic bastard. Well, we've got our reasons for chasing Amada down. So I'm not opposed to doing this on the side. First, I need to get one thing straight. I have a hunch you guys have some connection to either Almada or the Garden. So spill it. What kind of relationship does Ouroboros have with them?
Huh.
Oh damn. Go Van.
Well, it isn't a close one, if that's what you're wondering.
God damn music.
We haven't exactly been keeping in touch as of late. But your hunch is on point. We do have a connection with the Gardens.
You see, the two of us were once part of the Order of the Moonlight Horse, an organization of assassins.
Okay, I remember that. Barely, but I do remember that being a thing.
14 years ago, Ouroboros
Yes.
destroyed the Order, but they extended a hand to the two of us and brought us into the fold.
That was Sharon, right? Sharon was also one of them. They gave the nameless girl a name or something. I remember her saying, yeah. Sharon was
Although
part of
they
it.
did not do the same for many of its other members. The society is a small group of elites, and they only accept the best and brightest. Fortune had not abandoned them, however. Shortly after, another villainous group was nearly wiped out in a major operation. My companion here herded the lost sheep of both groups and let them form their own flock.
Ooh. Wait. You don't mean...
Has it already been 14 years? Time sure flies when you're having fun. And the society has offered me a wealth of entertainment.
To be fair, it would never be boring in Ouroboros, would it? On data available to Marduk, there's only one operation that matches her story. I really hope it ain't the one I'm thinking of. Please tell me the group you're talking about isn't...
It's exactly as you think. The DG cult. You know the ones. The devil worshippers that spread chaos across the Republic and the continent as a whole.
Do we know who they are? I don't know. No way. I've heard about those fiends from Chow. I heard about them from my granny.
I brought the remnants of the Moonlight Horse and the DG cult together and set them loose on the world.
What? You is a barrel of fun. Ooh,
That's how
man.
the gardens were created. They find seeds that are scattered by the wind and grow them into fresh assassins that are ripe for the picking.
So that's Olympia, isn't it? On the right, I think. Yeah.
Had I left them alone, the founding members would have rotted away, and their budding talent would have died on the vine. But by mixing the leftovers of the cult and the order, I created a chemical reaction more potent than my wildest imagination could have conjured.
Bro was bored, so he birthed them all. So I need to make sure it's actually light. It's super dark in here. 1 second. Shit, I think you can still see me, right? Yeah. Well, think about closing curtains, but I'll leave it open.
I gave that one domino a little push. And look at all the tragedies and pain that befell the world.
Oopsies, my hand slipped. Honestly. How could you? This is all your fault. God damn. Take back what I said earlier. You aren't just a masochistic bastard. You're also a sadistic monster. Yep.
Can't say you're wrong. My colleagues, like the Wellspring Alchemist and the Professor, never go far enough for my tastes.
They don't go far enough. What the fuck?
But that's humanity for you. No one's the same. We've all got our own desires that make us tick.
Yeah, and those things that make you tick just so happen to tick me off. God damn. Go Van. Van's... Respect to Van just outright saying it. I get what you want us to do, though. It also comes at the perfect time, given Dingo's last request. Van don't like the idea of getting involved with these shitheads. But you might be right. Test gathering will include Marduk, Heiyue, the guild, and many other... All we need is the SSS Class 7, and we've got the gang's all together, really. Low as I am to admit it, we may require their aid if we are to force our way inside. This isn't the finale, this is only Chapter 5. This feels like we're building up to the final thing. Anyway, surely there's another way. Yeah, I do not want to help a pair of cold-blooded killers. Goddamn right.
Oh, you do not need to think of it as helping us. You may instead think of it as entering a mutually beneficial relationship, where our goal is simply to use one another for our own ends.
I'd happily be friends with benefits with Lucrezia the Golden Butterfly. Sorry, my mind wandered. Sorry.
I can take charge of laying the groundwork for the requests you'll get at the city. Those will keep you plenty busy.
We're going to get 4 spagees from Harwood.
I'll even throw in a couple that'll give you a real thrill.
No, I want the boring ones, please. As long as you don't slip a trap or two in them.
My. They really don't trust you, do they?
Oh, I wonder why. Honestly.
Anyway, sounds like we have ourselves a deal.
This is honestly awesome, though. I love that we're actually working with them. I know we're not going to be forever, but this is still kind of cool.
Oh,
Boom.
Almost forgot the other reason I came to this little office. Here's that souvenir I mentioned earlier.
Oh. Are you sure it's safe?
If you're worried about radiation, don't be. The professor, our technical expert, looked into the matter, and he found no traces of it whatsoever.
He's a trustworthy guy, old Novartis.
The 3 disciples are probably racking their brains about that mystery this very moment.
There's no radio... Oh, there's none. Wow. All the theories we have suggest... No, wait. Perhaps they don't apply because the bomb was detonated in a non-traditional matter. I agree. I'm so lost. Hang on a sec. You nabbed the camera before the authorities locked the scene down? When asking how you managed to get there ahead of the cops, if I heard the answer, you be leaving this room with a big old black eye.
Ooh, scary.
I mean, I respect the guts, Van, but I don't think we can threaten him, to be honest. Aww. It's in our hands now, Dingo.
Guess we'll be off. We wouldn't want to overstay our welcome now, would we?
This has just been... The last like 10 episodes have just been... nuts, and I love it.
I can hardly wait to see how you and those relics of yours will liven things up.
You know about the Genesis, don't you? He knows about the Genesis yet. They know every single thing that's ever happened. The Grandmaster knows everything. I'm pretty sure she's Adios, right? I haven't got a clue what you're on about. So you're going to tell us where we're going or not?
Why don't you ask the defanged lion? I've done enough talking for one day.
Oh, he doesn't have his sticker anymore, does he? He gave it to guys.
Well then, have a lovely rest of your day.
Lucrezia, I'll see you later. Go away, evil person. Honestly. I don't change my morals just because they're attractive. No, I'd never do that. And breathe. Oh, God. Whew, glad you were here, Master. That would have been able to keep my cool otherwise. Nonsense. You would have handled things just fine on your own. It did help having big, giant jacked man behind us. You held your ground well against him. You've grown into a fearless leader in my absence. Keep hearing doors slamming. Oh, it's the neighbour's back. Oh. Yeah, neighbour's back. My bad. Boom. I didn't think you'll give me too much credit. We're all f***ed. This is not going to go well. Alright, guys. I'm going to ask that you all stay here. That's not going to happen, Van. They're never going to agree. Huh? But why? Because it's too dangerous. This is their turf, and everyone there will be playing by their rules. There's no telling what will happen there, and I can be a lot more flexible if I'm on my own. Oh, I can make an exception for Master. I figure I'm going to need his help at least. You figure right. That is precisely why I came in the first place. Don't get me wrong, I don't think of you all as a burden. This is just the best division of labour. I'll need you to gather info, be the point of contact for other groups, work with the guild, and... I mean, come on, they're not going to... Aaron's yawning. Ignore him. If everyone ignores him, he'll go away. Hey!
You done flapping your gums yet?
Yes.
Good, because I stopped listening when I heard the words, "It's too dangerous."
Can't leave our bros out of this,
I appreciate that you're worried about us. I really do. However...
We all have our reasons for wanting to go along with you. Mine is to ensure the nuclear devices can never again be used for malicious means.
Marduk considers this crisis to be a matter of grave concern, so it is only logical that I also accompany you.
We do really need them. Like, we couldn't solo them.
You said it yourself. I'm not even a part-timer here to begin with, which means you can't order me around. I'm a phantom thief, so I'm gonna steal this show whether you like it or not.
You're gonna steal their hearts, Regiment. Come on, you guys.
I haven't been stealing my nerves all this time for nothing. I'm not letting anything get between me and my sweet, sweet revenge.
Oh, yes.
Even if you fire me, I'll just hitch a ride with Heiyue instead.
And I'd try to join up with the warriors of Kruga. I would really rather go with everyone here, though.
Oh, you're not leaving me, Fairy. You're going in. I'm going to the pits of hell of Fairy.
Head on, the Spriggan way.
God, it's so dark now. I've been recording for 7 hours today. I just realised. It's been a good day. Huh?
Naturally, I would like to accompany you as well.
Yeah, we need a Genesis van. Grendel, you know.
Not just because of the Genesis, though I'll admit that is a factor. More importantly, I feel this conflict is born from the source of Calvard's turmoil, the distortions in the everyday world I know and the underworld. If my feeling is correct, then I must see this through to its conclusion. I recognize this may be a harrowing experience for me, but even so, I am determined to confront the harsh realities that lie in wait. So take me with you, Van.
please.
I mean, how can you say no to that face? You can't.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow. Bruh. That was good. Aw. Somehow I knew it'd end up like this. Yeah, I knew that instantly. The moment you said that. It's just like with Reen saying, no, everyone stay here, I'm going to sacrifice myself. They're not going to let you do it, honestly. Has Van never played a Trails games before? Honestly. Unluckily for you, though, the trouble isn't happening on a weekend or during a school trip. You're going to have to play hooky.
I know, and I do feel guilty about it. Still, I have a plan in mind, so don't worry.
I mean, Ren will cover for you. Obviously. Time to think I'm a bad influence. I'll make sure you get paid in advance. That way you have the mirror for the bribes and hush money.
I wasn't planning on going that far.
What a boss, my god.
Wow, Van's right. He really is a bad influence on you.
Okay then. Now that we've got all that squared away, mind sharing the location of the base?
It's Oracion, right?
Right. We need to know where they are so we can kick their sorry butts.
I remember them saying that was their base of operations a while ago.
Very well, then. The base of operations is located in the third largest city in the Republic, as well as its oldest. It is also the place where the terrorists of Calvard get much of their funding.
Dum dum bum. Oh.
The old city capital, Oracion.
God, I'm so good at this. Is that where Van grew up, maybe? You just saw a flashback?
That is where they have set the stage for their carnival of chaos.
Ooh. Fudge, yeah. We're getting to the juicy shiz now, Legend. The endings of all Trails games are the best bit, in my opinion. Like, chapter 4, 5 onwards, it's just like, boom, explosions, crazy shit. Oh, what?
That's how it goes.
That's not chapter 5, right? That's not chapter 5, right?
Bergard Zeman. I may have lost my life once, but that alone would never be enough to stop me.
Okay. We have him as a... okay. Also, nice age, my dude. Yes. Well, that was unexpected. What? That's not the end of chapter 5, obviously. Right? No, it still says chapter 5. Okay. I was going to say. I need to stop. It's literally pitch black, as you can tell. I've been recording for 7 hours and 15 minutes in a row. My ass hurts, okay? I actually can't feel my left cheek. That's how long I've been recording. God damn. This break was the best idea ever. I just sat here chilling. Although I still have to edit, obviously, a lot. But be able to sit here and not have to rush them out has been quite nice, I must admit. But I should have like 2 weeks of videos ahead by the time I start on Saturday, which would be amazing for me. Oh, anyway, yes, I'm going to have a beer now. Anyway, if you like what you saw, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you lads and ladettes in the next one. Which could be nighttime rounds, could be not. I don't know. Anyway, yes. Charles!